Good morning, friends. Welcome back from spring break. So we are starting our oceans unit. I'm so excited. I have some really fun things planned for you guys. So just like we've been doing the last couple of weeks, your goal is to finish these activities by the end of the day Thursday, and then you have Friday as your catch-up day. So you have three things that I would like you to do this week. The first one is to watch one of my very favorite videos. I used to have this video on a VHS. I don't even know if you guys know what that is. Ask your parents what a VHS is. I used to have this whole collection of National Geographic videos, and there's one about oceans called Deep Sea Dive. So you can click on this link. The first part of the video kind of has like different, not really episodes, but different parts. The first part ends at 13 minutes and 24 seconds. I'd love for you to try to watch at least the 13 minutes. If you want to finish the video, it's about 40 minutes long, but that's up to you and your parents if you have time. So your second activity is called We Are All Connected. I want you to start by thinking about if you can name all of the oceans, and then you're going to listen to this ocean song. And after you listen to the song, see if you can name all the oceans again. After that, you're going to do a short Nearpod. So you're going to want to open Nearpod in your class link, just to let Nearpod know who you are. And you can either type in this code, HIMWE. You could also click this link. So whichever one you want to do, or if one of them doesn't work. So let's see. I don't want to mess up the code for you guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to color all of the oceans on the next page without lifting your mouse. You're going to click your mouse down and then not pick it up again. So you're going to see if you can actually color all of the oceans by doing that. After you do that, you can color the continents green, and then I want you to draw a boat route to visit every continent without lifting your mouse. Once you go to the next page, don't come back to this one. The directions are on the next page as well. Okay, so you can change the color of your pen. So you can do the blue for the ocean. So you're going to try to color all the oceans without lifting. Here's the directions right here, so you can look at it again. And then when you're done, I just want you to think about the amount of blue versus green, so the amount of oceans versus land, just to kind of get an idea of how there's a lot more ocean on our Earth than there is land. And then when you're done, you can just close out of it. And I'll be able to see your awesome work. All right, your third activity, you may kind of recognize this from when we did our mini research project in architecture, where you chose a famous building to research. Well, this time you're going to choose an ocean animal. So I want you to start, I think you guys are going to love this. I want you to start by looking at the animal cams at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. They are so cool. So Monterey Bay is in California, and they have some really awesome things on their website for students. So you can choose any of these, and you may notice that like there's not something that you can really see all that well. So you can switch, or you can try back again later. Like I was watching the sea otter cam last night. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. But they're out at certain times of the day. You can also kind of poke around the website. Your parents can help you. Oh my gosh, look. No way. Feeding time. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Look at them. They're so cute. So you can choose to pick the sea otters, or you can choose really anything else that's on the animal. I think they're adorable. All right, so you will decide one of the animals that you want to learn more about, and then you're going to open this note-taking sheet. And you have a couple choices. You can choose to make a copy. Like you won't be able to type on this unless you make a copy. So you can choose to go to File, and then make a copy, and then I want you to name it with your name, and then you'll share it with me. So you'll type in my name. And if you start with my first name, it pops me up pretty quickly. If you don't want to worry about that, or you're not sure how to do that, you can take notes on a piece of paper and then just either share it with me on one of our morning meetings, or your parents can take a picture of it. So the directions are here as well. These are the exact same directions that are on It's Learning. So you can find them all, on one place. So physical characteristics. So that's like what it looks like. So the size, the color, the body covering. So does it have scales, or like the otters have fur? And if there's anything else that's interesting about the way that they look. Where can you find your animal? So that's also called range or habitat. Those are just the scientific words. But most ocean animals are not found in every single ocean. They're found, in certain parts of the world. What's the animal type? Is it a mammal? Is it an invertebrate, which means it does not have a backbone? So things like eels, jellyfish, things like that. What does it octopi, octopuses? I'm not sure. What does it eat? So what is its diet? What are its predators? So what other animals eat it? How does it move? So does it use fins? Does it use webbed feet? What are its relatives? So other animals that are close to it. I'm going to show you where you can find that. And then, of course, any other interesting facts. Now, because we're not together to do this, I know sometimes there's a question or two that can be really tricky. You only need to answer 6 of these 8 questions. So there's 2 questions. If you really can't find them, I would love for you to try to find everything, but I don't want you to get stressed out, because I remember when we did our architecture project, like some people had a lot of trouble finding when they're building, or how long it took to build their building, or something like that. So if there's a question that is super tricky and you've looked in a couple of places and you can't find it, then that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to get the easiest place is to actually go back to where the animal cams are and to search. So like I searched, there was a jellyfish cam. So if you search jellyfish, oh my goodness gracious, look, it has all these different jellyfish. Now you can choose, like you can look at the picture and kind of think about which one, or go back to the cam and see. So I think the one looked like this. Let me see if it says in the animal cam. Let's see what kind of jellyfish it was. Sea nettles. Sea nettles. But if it doesn't have your exact same kind, that's okay. So you can just choose one of the ones that's here. I don't know if I see. Ooh, moon jellies. Those are so pretty. All right, I'm going to do moon jellies because I really like those. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to give me a lot of the information that I'm looking for. You can also possibly see them in some other places in the aquarium. So this gives you a lot of information right here. You can click on anything that is a link like this, and you can read about them. You can watch a video. Look, it gives cool facts up close. So I would love for you guys to really explore this website. If you don't see everything that you need, there might be 1 or 2 questions that you still need. You have some options. You can look for a book on EPIC. There's a lot of books about ocean animals. You can look for a book on MAION, and you can use the media and research tools. This is, remember, in class link, you go to the media and research tools, and we've used most of these. Britannica School is one of my favorite for research. You just click on that guy, and then you'll search. It's being slow today. So let's see, jellyfish. Let's see if it has anything. Look. And it even has some cool videos. Okay, so after you finish, remember you only have to do 6 or 8. I'm going to take out this optional thing. I think we might do that next week together. So if you have the 6 or 8, then you're done. And if it's on paper, make sure you send me a picture. If you shared it with me, you can send me a message in It's Learning to let me know that you're all finished. But there's a really fun thing. If your parents are okay with you watching this, there's this great show called Aquarium on Animal Planet, and it's actually filmed at the Georgia Aquarium, which is really, really cool. And I especially like it because Mr. Bates's job, he does some film work, and his company went there and actually did part of the commercials for it. So they were doing some information about sea lions versus seals. So you won't see him on it, but it's a really, really neat show, and I watch it every single week. So if you love oceans and you're looking for more information, that would be a great thing for you guys to watch. All right, I will see you at our morning meeting. I miss you guys.